Hi everybody, how's it going? Today we're looking at my first generation Razor Blade Stealth and how it compares to a one wheel, as well as an email that I received from Future Motion regarding this past week. Let's get the cans on and get into it.
The struggle is real.
Now, like I said, I have been memeing on One Wheel, giving right to repair beams every single day for a week. I finally sent an email asking for a comment, and they responded in a very interesting way. So I asked this. I was as polite and direct as possible, and I've received this back. So in this video, we are going to dissect this email and see why I am very unhappy with the number of lies contained within it. Let's begin. Customer tech support is unable to make any decisions about your request, but we will forward it to the people that will ignore it. Look, I've worked in customer tech support before. Middle management does not want to hear about customer complaints. Upper management really does not want to hear about customer complaints. My complaint was just thrown in the trash. I guarantee it. Home repair of internal parts requires an involving training. Future Motion cares about its riders' safety, and many of the repairs require engineering knowledge and equipment that is not readily available or affordable for many. Involved training. We're going to get back to that in a minute. Future Motion cares about riders' safety. Well, do you? Because if I ride the board and nosedive due to a faulty controller, if you remember 4206, that did happen, it's my problem. If you look at page 7 of the One Wheel manual, we ride at our own risk. So if I break a bone on your board, I can't do anything about it. So when it comes to rider safety after repair, suddenly you care. But when it comes to a brand new board fresh out of the factory, we ride at our own risk. Okay, buddy. Many of the repairs require engineering knowledge and equipment that is not readily available or affordable for many. Well, let's look at that claim then. Surely I'm going to need some crazy advanced tools to repair my board. Tools that might cost 2-3 times more than the entire price of my board.
All right, we're going to remove a battery from a new One Wheel XR. Some tools you're going to need: quarter Allen, 1/8 Allen, small flathead of some sort, and a Phillips screwdriver.
4. Takes 4 tools. And to be honest, you really don't even need the flathead screwdriver. So if you go to this store called Dollar Tree, it's going to cost you about $2 to get the tools that you need to replace the battery. So not only are the tools readily available, I would also say that they are affordable. If you bought a $2,000 board, I guarantee that you can afford $2 worth of tools. So let's hop back to that involved training and compare this $2,000 laptop versus a $2,000 one wheel and see how they compare for a battery replacement. Now, I bought this laptop brand new when it came out, and it has served me faithfully. Unfortunately, the battery is LiPo, and it's gotten a bit puffy. So let's see how we replace it. First, on a laptop, we're going to remove 8 screws in the cover, and in an epic pro gamer move, we're going to disconnect the battery, followed by 6 more screws, and the battery lifts right out. Now, here's the important part. You can go on eBay, I'm going to type Razor Blade Stealth battery, and here we go. The right battery for $70. Now, it's One Wheel's turn. Remember, to complete this repair, you need involved training and engineering knowledge to successfully complete this repair without injuring you or the board components. Let's begin. We're going to remove the bottom guard plate with 6 bolts. We're going to lift away the bottom cover and the connector cover. We're going to push the white tab out and disconnect the battery controller. Remove 3 cable clips on the rail with 4 screws. Remove 6 bolts on the rear guard plate and another 2 for the rear foot pad, and then 2 more that were hiding under the rear foot pad. And back on the other side, we're going to break these meaningless warranty void stickers and remove the bolts underneath it. And finally, we're going to slide out the battery. So that literally took 5 minutes in real time, which is about as long as replacing the battery on my laptop. Now, I don't think you need an engineering degree to complete any of these repairs. If you have a brain big enough to not stab yourself with a screwdriver, you're going to be okay doing this. Now that we've thoroughly debunked that portion, let's just move on. Without those, referring to the training and advanced equipment, Future Motion is not able to control the outcome of repairs and cannot be responsible to have all boards out there done per our standards. Here it is again, control. Future Motion, let me spell it out for you. I own my board. I paid you $2,000 so that I could own my board. This board is legally mine. Per page 7 of your manual, if I get hurt on it, it's my problem. If I'm out of warranty and break something, it's my problem. But suddenly, if I want to, God forbid, repair the board on my own that I own, it's yours somehow? Unbelievable. Until further notice, repairs are only done by our trained technicians, who are all engineers. Are they, though? Are they? See, I've got a page here from your website in April 2019 where you were looking for an RMA repair technician. Now, there are 4 other open positions with the word engineer in the title. But you know what position doesn't have the word engineer in the title? That's right, the repair technician. Now, I don't have an archive page of this position detailing the exact details of this job, but I do remember seeing this position. And having an engineering degree was not part of the job description. In fact, the only schooling requirement was a high school diploma. Are you mad yet? Well, good news. This email also contains exactly how we can get a response from Future Motion, a real response. For statement, normally we deal with our community very well based on the feedback we received. We also have our social media and newsletter where we send out many tips and communication we see pertinent to the multiple questions we receive. Look, as you guys have seen through my past week of memeing on One Wheel, one man making noise does not constitute an army. I'm doing this because I fear what's going to happen with the XR2. I'm calling it right now. It's going to need special tools to open, and the software is going to be even more restricting. I understand that we're a minority, but we need to be the loudest minority that Future Motion has ever heard. Email, call, comment on Instagram. I know y'all are in lockdown right now, and you can spare the 5 minutes to send an email to them. Stand up and fight for your right to repair your own board. From my experience, emailing is the most effective way since they have to respond. As always, I hope you learned something today. Post-credit scene. I just thought of a repair that Future Motion allows you to do on your own that doesn't require an advanced training and engineering degree. The foot pads, you know, the sensor and rear pad that you can buy off their website. The replacement instructions are remove the bolts and disconnect a connector. But if I ask to replace my battery, where the instructions are remove the bolts and disconnect a connector, suddenly that requires an engineering degree. Kyle, I hope you watch this, and I hope that you're using that engineering brain of yours to think.